Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack. I'm Sim UK. Today we're going to take a look at a game called Above the Snow. This is from developers Above the Desk and published by Wandering Wizard. Now this is the demo version. You'll be able to get access to this very soon. And the game release date is somewhere in April 2026. It says, join the shelter crew and create the best Alpine resort in this cozy narrative tycoon. Enjoy rich character stories, attract and rescue alpinists, manage your resort and forge new trails. Grab your map, pour a warm cup of tea and brace even, for the harshest winter of the 1960s. So it's a bit of a dated game. I like that. No mobile phones. Let's just go in here and turn the music off because YouTube is stupid. I'll be so glad when all games are using AI music and basically these money-grabbing musicians can go stick it up their arse. Actually, I take that back. It's not the musicians. It's the people who go after people who use musician music. Basically, people who have already got licenses to use this stuff are getting harassed by these idiots, and that's the problem. Let's go. New game. Campaign or Endless Winter? I think we're going to go campaign. So, artistically, this looks great, but let's give it a proper review using the SimShack 7-pillar review system.
Francis, my friend, I'm a waste him. What was so unclear in my instructions? What did you expect, walking in there alone?
Sorry about that.
Is there any chance?
A chance? In my world, every favor's a tab you'll have to settle. Say, have you ever been to the Alps? In the Swiss part, there's a place, the Curator region. Massive ridges stretching between three valleys. Cold enough to cut through bone, but beautiful. Those places aren't for me, but maybe you'll learn to appreciate the mountains.
And what exactly would I be doing there?
Ever heard of mountain shelters, Francis?
Shelters? Like the ones for animals?
No, my friend. Out there, any spot you can call safe is worth its weight in gold. Mountain trails wind on through cold winds and blinding blizzards. Out there, even the echo seems too frightened to speak back. In the middle of all that chaos, brave alpinists built shelters. Little havens for those heading toward the summit. The only warm places in those vast, dreamy lands.
Where exactly are you going with this?
Slowly, first things first, get rid of that damn bag.
It's looking very interesting already. Bit of a background story going on. Name your shelter here. Sim UK skiing. How about that? Cold as hell. What did you expect up in the mountains at this time of year, genius? I don't know. Half the night we were talking about cozy hotels, blankets and tea with honey. You'll have a whole month to get your blankets and tea. In a season, this shelter's supposed to be running like clockwork. Pedro wants it to be the most popular spot in the region. And we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Renovate the whole place, redraw the trails, build up the reputation. Makes me wonder if it's even doable with such a small team. I have no idea, but what choice do you have? If we fail, the only warm thing you'll get is prison porridge. Fair point. Alright, let's take a look at the map. We need to figure out how to even get to this shelter. Quest started. Left mouse button to see the quest. Right mouse button to something, but I didn't see what it was. Welcome to Above the Snow. We can revisit all of the coming tutorials by clicking a compendium button. Click the button to continue. This tutorial will guide you through the technical aspects of the game. Remember, you can always revisit the tutorial by clicking on the icon in the top left corner of the screen. To close the window, continue. Click the red X in the right corner. Okay, Okay. So none of that is really doing anything. Okay, now it is. You can freely move the camera by holding right mouse button and moving the mouse. Okay, you can use the edge of the screen, WSAD, and middle mouse button or E. Yep. Wow, this looks really nice. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, so these are all the mountain peaks that possibly people would like to get to. Some lookout points and so on. That's pretty awesome. I like this. This is looking really good, actually. I like the fact that there's a bit of a storyline going together, and I like the fact that just doing the basic in-out mouse control movement type thing. Yeah, and I like the fact that there was some voice acting at the beginning. That seemed pretty realistic and reasonable. Okay, so we've got the hang of that. Pedro mentioned his brother's hovel is somewhere out here. Looks like it's quite a hike. Eva, where'd you go? Here, I found us a guide. Hi there, Merrick Kaminsky. Eva asked me to run some training for you. You didn't mention we'd have company. Relax, Merrick, solid. We've done a few climbs together. He's a world-class pro. Appreciate it. I'll get you started, but the real work's on you. And trust me, there'll be plenty. If you want to be the best, there's no shortcuts. That's the probably the most annoying thing about not having this spoken by a professional is I have to fill in the silly accents and stuff, and I'm no good at this kind of thing. Although I must say that he seems a bit of a negative Nelly, and his other half, Eva, I'm assuming it's his other half, she seems to be the real deal. You're not worried he'll find out about my little deal? Merrick's been my friend for years. You've got nothing to worry about. With him teaching, we'll have this place up and running in no time. All right then, so what's the plan, Mr. Kaminsky? How do we get to the lodge? If we want to arrive with all our fingers and toes, we'll need to pick the right route. Wait, with all our fingers? What, you'd rather come back with frostbite? Preferably not. That's why the route needs planning. Let's take a look at the map. Yes. I see 2 marked national trails leading there. One from town, one from the market. Sounds like good news. Definitely. Means we won't have to cut our way through the wilderness. Less risk that way. As the saying goes, being a good climber isn't the trick. The real trick is to be an old one. That's a great saying. Time control. Sometimes unless you need to wait for something to happen, click here to pause, play and speed up time. Set speed to 3 to continue. Bosh. Right, this is us moving. We've made it. Good work. Huff puff. You said this was going to be easy, Merrick. I said we wouldn't have to cut a trail. Those paths haven't been used in years. Francis, didn't you brag about being in peak condition? Peak condition. Hilarious. Really, absolutely hilarious. Let's take a look around, and literally Pedro's brother still runs this dump. Judging by the state of it, I'm starting to doubt anyone's running anything here. Right, here you can switch between views. Click the button to continue. Shelter. Nice, we're in the shelter. To switch shelter's yard and its individual floors, use 2 buttons, up and down, on the left side of the screen. Hold shift and use mouse scroll. Click tab key. To switch between the shelter map and the trail map, use the button on the side menu or click the M button. Francis, there's no one here. This place looks like it's been abandoned for years. Well, that's not what I was expecting. You're not wrong, said Raymond Leon. And who the hell are you? Here, my card, Raymond Leon. I'm gathering material for a documentary on the region's history. Curator Journal? The press cares about this? I thought nobody from the city bothered coming up here. Mountaineering's only getting more popular. And these are some of the highest peaks in these parts of the Alps. The Curator valleys are overlooked. One good story could change that. And I'm and I'm guessing the city gave you a mountain of cash to fund this. Not exactly. The city's budget's a mess. I'm doing this hours in my own time. Admirable. Or admirable. Wasting your free time on this. Which is why I should be heading out. No owner around means no star to chase. If you don't want to spend the night out in the wild, I suggest you do the same. Take care. Strange. No message, no nothing. Pedro and Nicholas were writing letters. Sadly, people vanishing in the mountains isn't rare, especially when they head out alone. We should fix that radio tower and alert the city. Yard for you. Each building has its own durability affected by the weather. When it drops to 0, the building stops functioning. To repair it, select the building and assign a worker to the repair slot. Okay, so this is not working. Add a worker. It's going to be Francis. In fact... Oh, there he is, doing his thing, but I can't zoom in on him. I can zoom out, but I can't zoom in. The radio tower is a key element in the development of the shelter. It allows you to use the tech tree to unlock various services, goods or technology. Without a working radio tower, guest morale falls and you lose access to the tech tree. Right. Okay. The tower's up. We can finally call the city and... Easy boy. Grrr. He doesn't look like a very girly dog, does he? That's like a panting look. Nicholas Bolden says, "Who the hell are you? Speak up quick. Brutus hasn't had dinner before his walk yet." Well, if he eats me, at least I won't have to hike back down the damn trail. We're terribly sorry, sir. That shelter looked deserted. We thought something had happened to you. I'm Eva Harlan. This is my cousin Francis. Harlan, you say? So did you get Pedro's letter? Huh? I did, and I'm not changing my mind. I don't need a bunch of amateurs round here. I can take care of myself. Yourself? Sure, old man, but the hotel? Not so much. This place looks like a dustbin with no windows. Francis, how dare you, brat? If you read the letter, you know what our plan is. And since you're still here, it means our deal still has a chance. Not if I sick the dog on you. The shelter's mine. Nobody tells me what goes on here, not even Pedro. I think we may have started off on the wrong foot. Mr. Nicholas, I truly apologise for barging in. We came here to offer help. I've got plenty of mountain experience, and Francis is quite strong. He can help with running errands. Don't care about... Hold on. Who's that sneaking around the dining room? That's Merrick Kaminsky, our expert. He's here to help us get started. I knew he looked familiar. And of all the people you bring in nowadays, I'm ashamed he has to see the place in this state. We've gathered a crew to get the shelter back on its feet. Please give us a chance. Marek lit up when he heard someone wanted to revive this part of the mountains. Maybe this really is a chance to bring life back to the valley. You're tugging at my pride now. I need to think this over. Looks like you found the owner. Ah, Mr. Kaminsky. A pleasure. Likewise. Should we get to work? Sun's going down fast. We'll need food, firewood, and heating. Nights up here can be treacherous. Let's start by clearing out the carriage. We're going to need a snowcat. There we go. Righty. Let's get back to the shelter. So this place looks fantastic. Wow, everything is going at super duper blinking speed. Let's slow it down. Food is running low. Repair the garage. Which bit is the garage? Where is the garage? That's not a garage. Ah, so tab will take you upstairs. Oh, this is awesome looking. It's all very cold and unloved, but actually rather tidy. Oh, there's a third floor. Man alive. Who the hell's that dude? Don't know. That's okay. So that's there. How do I get to the garage? I'm sure it's just explained this to me. There's the dog. Is that the garage? No, that's like a storeroom. No skid steer in there. What's down there? So tab to go up, but what's downstairs? So when you go down a floor, you end up... Okay, so it's just on a loop. So now we're at the top of the house again. Right, let's pause this a second because I've got to find out where the garage is. Repair the garage. Yard. So if this is the yard... I can move about quite far. Ah! Garage. Got it.
Consider it done.
Right, let's go. How's it going to get across there? Oh, I see there's a bridge. It says he's repairing the garage.
The old freezer.
But where is he? Oh, there he is. Here it comes! Right, nice animations. The storyline's an interesting factor. It's looking fairly unique. I like the era it's set in so far. Lots of positives. And we'll see in a mo how realistic the old... That was an owl. See how realistic the old skidoo thing is and going out there and looking for stuff. Should be fun. It's getting dark though. Solid 60 FPS, is not dipping or dropping on that at all. Very tidy UI. Good colour, everything looks good. I notice his stamina is down a bit. Alright, well, fixing this garage is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. Let's go get Eva on it. Otherwise, we're going to be here till bloody midnight. 6:14 PM already. You can see the the night sky is moving rather quickly. There's a helipad there. That could be very useful. More expensive. There's all sorts of resources there. Garage is clear, but what is this hunk of junk? My friends, meet old Rust Bucket. Looks like the love child of a tank and a rusty bathtub. Snowcats are used for mountain work all over the world. As long as you've got visibility, they're the best way to hold supplies. Before you set off, take out some of my old furniture. Selling it off could cover your standing expenses. Right. Get 1,000 money by selling old furniture on the first floor using the building mode. To sell furniture, you need to click it whilst using the building mode. Okay. So we're now in building mode. Now, Americans regard the ground floor as the first floor. So I think we're on the ground floor. I don't really know. So that's $150. Or whatever the hell that was. $75, $150. Just the stuff that's covered up, really. I don't know. I may regret. That's $750. I don't really see anything else. I mean, that's all bust and knackered, isn't it? So I need $70 more. Now we have to get one of these. Delivery. Click the delivery button to set up a supply order. Send a delivery for 100 wood and 100 food using a delivery panel. So add the vehicle. Add a worker. We'll send Francis. $100 food, 100 wood. It'll take 2 hours.
Job's a job.
Great work. The snowcat's on its way with supplies. Now let's grab the radios. Communication in the mountains is essential. That way we can stay in touch, even when someone heads out on the trail. Testing, testing. Do you read me? Loud and old. What did you just say? Wait for the delivery. Tip, you can track your worker in the trail map view. Press M for that. Right. Is he going? Oh, let's unpause time. Let's go double time. His energy, stamina levels are coming up. But I'll be honest, I don't see anything. Have I done something wrong? There he goes. Wow, he's proper going for it. Even at normal speed, that's quite fast. Right, so he's going to the market. He's going to get some stuff. So we've got the town there. And I imagine some of these points will occasionally get shut down. Right, so it's very safe. So he's okay to go on his own. Right, so he's reached the market. His energy levels are coming back up, which is good. I like how it's not instant. There's a bit of loading time going on there. So, I don't see any indication of that, but we have got wood and food. Again, it's a safe route. All is good. Let's get him back to the house. To the lodge, rather. Right, so we're waiting for the delivery. Oh, I hear something. Oh, there he is. Oh, I've put it on pause, haven't I? Right, there we go. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. The delivery's back. Time to prep some rations. Go to the kitchen. Click here to assign somebody to meal preparation. The cooks will use raw food and create raw rations.
I've got a thermos of tea just for that.
Not being sexist, but you haven't done anything yet, so... Well, not much anyway. And I don't want that old dude touching my food. No siree. So... So is she producing whatever I click down here? I'm not sure what she's doing. Right, so she's making breakfast, lunch and dinner. Food's ready, now time to get that heating going. All of the things that can kill you in the mountains, cold is your worst enemy. Heating. The panel allows you to decide which areas receive heat and at what power level. This affects the temperature in different parts of the shelter as well as the amount of wood consumed to fuel the central heating furnace. Alpinists staying in cold areas will lose morale and workers will risk getting ill. Always adjust your heating level to the current temperature. Right. So, open the build menu. Go to heating. Right. So, we've got the fireplace. So we could put an old radiator in front of each window, and that warms up that section of the house. Again. You can see there's a bit of ice forming around the outside. Build at least 5 radiators or heaters. Set them up in locations where you expect people to spend time on both floors. Well, I'm kind of thinking that we're going to have everybody on one floor to keep the costs down. Radiators are in place, time to fire them up. Full steam ahead! This is heating central. We'll put it up to 20%. Now we wait. Remember, the higher you set the power, the faster it warms up. And the faster we burn through the wood. Exactly. That's why proper and often heating settings is so important. Less fuel wasted. Right, so what's the current temperature? Oh, I see. Right. So let's turn the heating off. Oh, that's ground floor. Oh. Now that we've got heat, maybe it's time we clean this place up. I don't see any mess. Well, I saw your burying a bone in the rubble on the second floor. Maybe Brutus just likes it that way. I'll grab some brooms. It won't take long. Tech tree. Hang on. I don't want to go in tech tree yet. I've just broken something. The top... Wow, that's quite a tech tree. The top side of the tech tree allows you to unlock various facilities. Right side deals with furniture, down side with crew, left side with equipment. Okay. So for $500, the radio station is an advanced communication system that enables long-distance information transmission, often used in emergency or military situations. Upgrading it increases range, Signal quality and available functions allowing for more efficient coordination of actions. Reputation level is too low, so I can't do that anyway. So I could sort out some simple beds, or a new room, some second-hand gear. Okay, so we can continue people's story and unlock things about them. Oh, there's a lot of untapped space here. I think this is going to be quite a tree. Potentially this could be a very long-winded invested game. I like that. Am I supposed to pick something? I don't really want to pick anything right now. Now, unlock new room using the tech tree. A new zone of the yard using the tech tree. Oh hell, where was the tech tree? Right, new room. Oh, come on, cats. Trying to work here, you're not helping. You're not helping. What on earth do I want a room, an extra room for? Okay, I've unlocked a room and a new yard. Come on. I'm trying to work. I can't work if you keep licking my fingers. Can we get down? Get off the mic. Your little fishy bite wrapped in chicken. You're welcome. Right. Let me just go back here to the heating because I turned it off downstairs, which I didn't mean to do. There you go. So just downstairs has heat now. So down here in this room, it's super... Are you kidding me? Just gave you a treat. Now is not a good time to be desperate for attention, I tell you. New zone. Outside zone? Outside zone. Hang on. Unlock new zone of the yard. New zone of the yard. It just says outside zone. I guess that's it, is it? Oh, right. This is how we gain access to things. Well, let's have one that's right really close to us. Good work, team. Can we finally go to bed now? It's not even that late. Remember the mountains. In the mountains, the sun sets sooner. Shadow, please stop moving my microphone around. Did you eat that fish thing already? Goodness sakes. Here, have another one. Leave me alone. I'm teaching. I realise that I'm teaching her by annoying me. She gets treats. It's not exactly what we want. There's only little ones left. He's eaten them all. Right, it's not even that late. Remember that the sun sets earlier in the wherever. Night hikes are dangerous and evenings are long. Best use the time wisely. Perfect moment to catch up on shelter duties. We should set up a few basic buildings that'll boost the site's safety. We should have enough wood for it. And if not, there's always more to chop in the woodshed. Oh my god, cat! What now? She's literally pushing my microphone all out. If that gets any closer to my mouth, I'm going to be eating it. Stop it. What's the matter with you? Give me a minute, guys. I've got an unrelenting pussycat. Alright, let's see how long that bit of attention will last. She's trying to drink my water, pushing the mouse around, pushing the microphone around. She's a right pain in the bum. And she's back again. Oh my gosh. Pause. Right. Sorry about that. I was just giving her her last treat, plus a bloody good head scratch. Let's see how far we can get. Zone unlocked. Unlock survival essentials on the tech tree. For outside facilities, check the top of the tech tree. Build the weather station. Use the yard view. Build the woodshed. The yard view again. Right. Survival essentials. There it is. So that's woodshed, rescue centre, weather station, rental shop. Allows you to continue Francis's story. Okay, so we'll pop outside. And we'll see where these places are. Or not. What's this? That's nothing. The cat's back already. Hello, pussycat. Headbutting the microphone. That's good. Sitting on the mouse. That's lovely. Yes, my hand is there. I don't see anything out here. Use the yard view. I think we're in yard view. And now there's all sorts of banging going on outside. Bear with me. Okay, no harm done. Just the windows for the SimShack extension falling over. Thankfully nothing is damaged. Get the hell out of the cat. That'll keep a distraction for a minute or two. Right, workers can get tired with their tasks, becoming slower and taking unscheduled breaks when pushed too far. To avoid this, always let them rest when their stamina is low by unassigning them from any tasks. You can find your workers by pressing right mouse button on their portraits. Right. Excuse me for the hiccups. Storage. Entertainment. Facilities. Woodshed. Here we go. Oh, cool. Look, we can build it wherever we like. And the cat's back. Wow. I'll be so glad when we've got the extension and I can shut you in a different room. Yes, I am. Because then you'll be out of the rain, but not in my bloody way. Don't stand on the keyboard, please. Stop headbutting the mouse. I know you want attention, but I have things to do. Stop licking my hand. Come on, you've had like an hour of head rubbing now. This is ridiculous. Go away. Being so needy, it's unbelievable. Right. Can I build anywhere? So it's too big to build over here, it looks like. But potentially, if I had a smaller building, I might be able to build anywhere. Or maybe it's just where the squares are. Oh no, it's crashed. Either it's crashed or the cat has done something. The cat did something. What did she do? Right, I'm thinking the wood shelter. Please stop moving my mouse around, cat. Should be here, right by... Can we squeeze it there? That's pretty close, isn't it? Right, I've put it down. What else can we build? The weather station. Yeah, let's get that nice and close to that thing as well. Can I rotate? How do I rotate? R? Yes, R. Trying to fit it in a good place. She's desperate for my attention. It's most irritating. And distracting. Yes. God almighty. Come on. Get down. Got work to do. Stop it. Right. So that's done. So if I click on this now and add a worker...
Consider it done.
So we'll get Francis and Nicholas on that.
You and your ideas.
And then the weather station is just built, which is kind of interesting. So now we need to use the... Oh my god, cat! Do you want to be a YouTuber or something? Why are you purring? Is this fun for you to annoy me? Alright. So, I'm not sure if they're building... I thought they would actually be building the building, if that makes sense. Or maybe they're just gathering wood. Let's see what happens. Are they building the building or gathering wood? That's what we've got to pay attention to right now. But the sooner we have wood, the better. Keeps everybody warm. Please stop pushing my hands. Eva Harland is exhausted and taking a break. That's absolutely fine. Oh, it said I could right-click on her and I'd find her, but that hasn't happened, has it? She's not in there. Oh, there we go. It worked that time. So she's going upstairs to bed. Why is she going upstairs to bed? Oh, there's a fireplace upstairs as well. Oh, she's going for a break, not going to bed. There are beds about. It's kind of like Sims a little bit. Right, so they are gathering wood. That's fine. So any moment now, I guess they'll both finish work. Great job. The woodshed isn't the most efficient thing, but it's a lifesaver in a crisis. Yeah, exactly. Now let's put up some furniture and make sure visiting alpinists have at least a bit of comfort. That's going to cost us. Don't worry about that for now. Once the first guests arrive, their fees should cover all expenses. Forget it. No one's set foot here in ages. Relax. I've got a surprise for you. To keep alpinists happy, it's essential to meet their expectations for comfort, recreation, and storage space. Check current expectations in the building mode. Each object you place boosts one or more expectation. Exceeding threshold raises the level, giving a morale boost to all alpinists, while falling short results in a penalty. Alrighty. So, we'll get them off that. Because we have... It's 100% working. This is our total wood. And we're using 2.6. So I think that there, 1.4. So we can stop heating this room, but I imagine the durability will drop as a result. And I put it back on and we're up to using 2.6. That's using quite a lot of heat. Just that alone. The weather station thankfully doesn't use any heat. Right, okay. I'm sort of slowly getting it. So this area here, this is warm. This is a warm area. Ah, weirdly, I can't click on these beds. I thought they were going to be usable beds. I could be wrong. I wonder if I can click on one of these. Maybe in build mode. Yeah, so you can move stuff around. You don't have to keep it where it is. So, build 3 beds. Okay, so I've got to unlock new furniture. So what happens with these beds then? That's 25 bucks. So we'll have sleeping. Simple beds. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Does it cost me money every time I do this? That's 50 bucks. Okay. Well, we're going to need to have some seating. We'll keep it to level 1 at the moment. Surfaces 1. I think that's going to be storage. We'll get media 1 and we'll get surfaces 1. Okay. So how much cash have I got left? 500 bucks. That's not a lot. So now we're getting access to things. So as I was going to do, right, I see. So that actually qualifies as a bed. So I can sell more of this furniture anytime. But I haven't actually sold it yet until I take it to the market, I think it is, or wherever it was we took it before. Oh, I just accidentally put another one down. How do I get out of that view? Ball aches. Right, now, hopefully people will be able to get in there, but... Right. Simple armchair. Can I rotate that freely, or is it just right angles? Okay. Storage. We'll have a coffee table, I think. I'd like to be able to zoom in a little bit closer, to be honest. So obviously there's not a bedside cabinet for each one. Oh, I could put it there, couldn't I? That kind of works. That's quite kind of quirky. Okay. Simple cabinet. So that can't go right up against the wall there. So I'll move that. There, looks good. Entertainment. Magazine rack. It looks identical, doesn't it? Looks identical to the basic cabinet. And a radio. Where can the radio go? Right, so everything except for that bed So that won't let me put that there. All there. Right, I think that's good enough. We got heating for everybody. Sleeping for everybody. I say everybody. We don't. I've got 4 people here, working here. I don't know how many guests we have coming. That one doesn't necessarily need to be there. That's not really doing very much. In fact, that one doesn't need to be there because that's not doing very much. I'll go on that section there. There's a bar there. Or was that the entrance? I think that's the entrance, isn't it? The kitchen. Right, let's just stick it here. My thinking being, if we cover up most of the windows, it should be relatively warm, no matter where you go. Thinking about eating. There's a table there for eating. Oh, right, we're converting that into wood. Perfect. And that into money. Should we just get rid of all of these? Because they all look damaged. We have a table for 4. Let's put some simple chairs down. Can't put the chairs under the table, it seems like. But they're lined up properly. These two are not. But there you go. We have a table for 4. So hopefully that's it. We've got everything we need now. Let's wait for that surprise. Look at the map. The surprise is on the way. Looking at the map. The mayor's crew. Oh, that's lucky. It just appears that they're sending 4 people. Got a quick sneaky save in there. Right, so it's winter 2. I think they're coming this way. They are indeed. Help them get there a little quicker. Right, so they're going to arrive this way? I'm not sure where they're going to come from. Got to be this way, really. Oh, there they are. Right, so they're going to be cold, tired and hungry. We've got some food, or some rations at least. So they're going to come up and come through this door. Good morning, long time no see, Nicholas. What's she doing here? And who the hell are these people? I took the liberty of inviting Madame Mayor and her team. Their visit will test your readiness. It will be able to help me decide whether we can restore your permits, Nicholas. Hold on. We're running this place illegally. At the moment, it seems so. That's why we can't officially place the shelter on tourist maps. If you hadn't been cozying up with the competition, there wouldn't have been any problems. That's not on me. The inspection ruled that your facilities were far below standard. Mr. Kaminsky told me you're trying to reopen the shelter. I'd be glad to see for myself. We're ready. We won't let you down, Madam Mayor. Faulty delivery. From the open supply crate wafts a nasty, sour stench of half-rotten fruit. Unfortunately, it seems someone on the crew mistakenly ordered a few 100 kilos of spoiled potatoes for compost instead of top-shelf tasty deluxe rations. No time to wonder how this happened or who's to blame. Everyone knows. Action is needed. Guests are starting to catch a whiff. Maybe tossed into the soup. They won't smell that bad. Let's just dump the whole lot. This is pointless. We don't have enough raw food. Maybe we could salvage a little something for the crew. All workers, minor WS penalty. What's WS? I had a feeling things were going too smoothly. So we have taken a bit of a knock. So we're going to have low energy, I guess, is what's going to happen here. This isn't the first time. Running a shelter is never an easy business. We need to act fast. Fresh supplies are priority. If you've got the funds, hiring a helicopter would be smart. Air transport doesn't care about mountain terrain. The only things you'll need to worry about are the weather and the bill. I think I know someone who can help with that. Don't tell me. You've got a pilot buddy. Let's just say I have a friend in a mountain transport company. I'll give you the number, but I'd rather not get directly involved. Oh, I. Acquire 100 raw food using the air service in the delivery menu. Tip: repair the landing pad first. Set a double meal using the kitchen panel and wait for the selected meal time. Build enough furniture to raise one of expectation factors to surpass level and raise morale. Unlock some objects on the right section of the tree. Oh, this is cool. They're sat down already, look. Alright, so let's get our asses outside. Get this fixed.
Chop, chop.
On my way.
Get the two lads on it. She's been working hard in the kitchen. She's having herself a little break. Oh, this seems to be working out rather well. I'd say these people were happy enough. Beds for them. Everything is nice and cozy and warm down here. Now, what were the three... expectation factors? Where are they? So she's sat expecting some food, I think. I don't really know. So in the food menu, we can have double rations. Obviously that's going to cost us more money. Looks like there's two half-decent chairs there. We could use them. That can go. Oh, we do have a bathroom toilet area. Looks communal to me. Right. So, how is the... Oh, they've done it. They've repaired it. So, air service in the delivery menu. Add vehicle, SNS air transport. And how much food do we want? 100. So it's going to cost $400. We've got enough. We've got the cash. Can we get 100? Whoa, that's far too much. We get 100 of that as well. It didn't ask us to, but I'm sort of thinking ahead. Wood seems to be quite an important factor. Build enough furniture to raise one of expectation factors to surpass the level. Everyone's busy. Might be the perfect time to stash that damned bag. If either of the old man stumble across it, I'll be in deep trouble. Oof. You won't spill the beans, will you, boy? Gonna help me find a good hiding spot? Woof. Add a partner. Let's get to work. I found some perfectly good wood in the old man's cellar. We need to stash that damn bag somewhere. Francis has a spot in mind. Open the trail map. Okay. Here comes our helicopter stuff. Pass segments are the only way to travel through Curator region. To build a pass, select the pass segment, select the point on the map, for example the shelter or a peak, and click on a target to connect it. You can also click an empty spot to create an intermediate point from which you can connect the next segment. Depending on the slope of the terrain the path runs through, the segment line will change difficulty, represented by the colour. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Trail tasks. Hiding spot. As you currently don't have a path connected to the Chill Crest slope, you will need to build one if you want to complete the task. Open the building mode. Path segment. Right. Oh my god. Why so far away? So that's nice and green. Oh, we don't want to go Celestial Grove. That looks dangerous. So that, okay. As the target is connected, time to send out the task. Open the task panel. Click the button to continue. What? Trail task. Okay. Hiding spot. Set up route. Seems that your route is ready. Click here to confirm it and fill out the rest of the task. Use a vehicle and a worker.
Consider it done.
Right, so he's going to go and hide that bag. I wonder what's in that bag. It's 9 AM, so it's the perfect time to go. Everyone's still asleep at 9 AM. Blimey. There he is. I think that's the chopper coming in. Yeah, it is. So the chopper comes in just as we're disappearing. So we've got 10 days worth of wood and another 100 loads of raw food. Tasks can also be carried out without ground vehicles using air service. Companies, that action does not require assigning a worker, but it does involve additional transport costs. For tasks performed by the air service, the attributes of a given company will apply. Okay. John, the handsome pilot. Hello everyone, great to start another partnership. What have you've got up here? Hey, that was some lightning. Fast delivery of yours? He's not here. He's just driven off. How's this working? I just hope I didn't beat the cargo up too badly. If anything's wrong, let me know. Francis Harland, I presume. Wow. That name brings back memories. Memories? Pretty sure we've never met. Do you have a relative named Eva? I used to be with a girl by that name. We were even engaged once. Maybe. Never heard about that one. Wait, what's this? She's going to stab us in the back and run off to the competition. Excuse me? What are you talking about? Out with it. Kid, no excuses. I won't let one of my workers sell us out again. Worker? Eva works here? Oh, that's wonderful news. Where can I find her? I've missed her. We've got so much to catch up on. Excuse me, this has to be some kind of mistake. You've got no business here, John. Pretty sure she gave me the number to call him, but whatever. Eva, we ordered a service, not a small talk. Could we at least? No, absolutely not. We don't have time for this, forget it. Or maybe just, I said no. Huh, alright then. Call if you need more runs. I'll see if I can get my boss to cut you a discount. Yikes, that was rough. Did he really deserve to get brushed off like that? He seemed like a decent guy. Trust me, he's not. He's a total douche. And you'll just have to take my word for it. But man, he did say we'd get a discount. Right, so the chopper's taken off. Pretty cool animations. Didn't really get to see the model much, but it looks alright. And this guy's off. Which is a bit funny that he was there doing the chatting when clearly he'd already left. But anyway, it's a minor inconsistency. Right, so I still have to build enough furniture to raise one of the expectations. So let's get back to... Oh, cool, look at that. We can build cable cars and chains and routes and all kinds of cool things. So we need to build... What do we need to build? Oh, I see. Comfort. Oh, look, we're nearly there, actually. Comfort. Let's put a... Are you telling me I can't build it there? Can take advantage of that heat. It's not going up at all, is it? The comfort. Entertainment's not very good. Oh, decorations. A bit of a rug. Seems like a darn good idea. Oh, come on. Can't put a rug under the table. That seems silly. Alright, let's unlock some more stuff. Advanced carpentry. Chess table. Oh, that's a great idea. Wow, that's taking comfort right up to where we need it, but still not enough to tick it over the box. But we've got a lovely chest set there. Admittedly, we're all kind of in one room, but let's have a look and see if we can get some more storage stuff. So we can't get to any level 2 stuff. So we're kind of limited, so it's going to have to be that, which doesn't really unlock an awful lot, if I'm being honest. See if I've missed anything here. Oh, we've got some extra stuff. We've got a sofa. And the cat's back. Hello. Complete the trail task. Hiding spot. Trail map view. I think we've done that, haven't we? Crisis averted. You all did great. Now we just have to keep the meals coming and make sure the mare doesn't freeze. If guests head out on the trail rested and satisfied, the risk of accident drops a lot. Sometimes it pays to go the extra mile for people tackling a tough climb. Better safe than sorry. Right, so he's on his way back. Which is good. And then maybe we can send him to get rid of all that extra equipment. So I can see the temperature down here. -5 is currently, I think, the temperature. It's proper chilly. Proper chilly. I'm liking this. Yes, cat. Another ear rub for you, really? Come on. Get down. No, leave my mouse alone. Okay, you can sit there, but sit there quietly. No, you're not sat. Why are you not sat? Bosh. Now I can't see the monitor. Please move. Please move. Francis, where were you? Oh, get off the keyboard. You know, wasn't feeling too great. Come on, get down. Come on. You're a pain in the bum. Had to step out for some fresh air. Must be the altitude and the thin air. Right. That must be it. I just remember to breathe less or something. Very funny. Nicholas! I can't hear the name Nicholas without thinking of Lock, Stock and Two Smoky Barrels. I am not laughing, Nicholas. Does that trail up the mountain we visited back in 25 still exist? Is this some kind of courtship? I'm not looking for a bride. Ever the sharp one. I just thought I'd show our town hall crew the best view this valley has to offer. I don't doubt it. Can you believe not a single one of them has ever climbed before? Crazy. She seems a bit old to climb. The old trail up Sturm Spite's probably buried long ago. Most of the old routes are gone. Nobody restored them in years. Maybe we could rebuild them. A wonderful idea. Remember, a good trail network serves at least two purposes. First, it uses the natural terrain to get climbers safely to the top. Second, it caters to very different groups of alpinists. Meaning, a leisurely trail for beginners is a whole different beast than a challenge for the pros. And maybe we should start by finding out the mayor's tastes. Alpinist groups. Click here to see more details about the mayor's group. Take a note of big round icons symbolizing their type and check the traversal values. Here you can see the group's type. Here you can see the group's traversal, their climbing skills. The higher the difference between it and the trail's difficulty, the higher risk of accident. So they can manage level 2. Here you can see the group's goal. If you don't have a trail leading to it, they'll leave the shelter disappointed after 2 days. Okay. Espiritaval. We know the mayor's casual stroller, aiming for Espiritaval. Let's line that up with our notes. Guest book. This is the range of traversal. They're the desires. Slope of 10 degrees, slope of 15, forest, and a vista point. Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay. So this one has to be quite straightforward. Everything suggests the ideal choice would be a gentle trail under 45 degrees of incline, and it better run through the forest for at least a stretch. Amateurs just love those snowy landscapes, so we're making a route. Piece of cake. Remember that just marking the route isn't enough. What are we supposed to hold the tourist hands to? Very friendly, Francis. The trail still needs proper preparation. Exactly. Once route is marked, it has to be secured and clearly signed. On the tougher stretches, it's worth adding barriers or safety chains. What's next? A cable car for the lazy ones? For those who just want a view, a cable car is actually a great idea. Only once the path is marked and prepared can we set the official trail. It has to lead from the shelter to the point of interest. Okay, using the trail list menu, you can build new trails and see the existing ones. To create new trail, click the Create New Trail button and select all of the points you want to include in your trail, starting with the shelter. Once the route is outlined, click the Confirm Route button. Keep in mind, if a trail is too long, alpinists risk travelling at night, including camp points. A trail cannot form a loop. Alpinists know how to navigate trails themselves. We don't need to force them to walk in circles. A trail needs to start with the shelter. Search. Click here to create a trail. Trail is just like a route, but after the setup will be used multiple times by interested guests. Create a trail. Right, so from there... Thing is, where is... Oh, it's there. Okay. So somehow we got to get over the river. Build a path leading to Espiritaval and set the trail using the Trails menu. The trail must include a forest tag and can't include any slope beyond 45 degrees. Right. So I'm not ready to do that. I need to do this. I want to build a path segment from there. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's 45 degrees though, that is. Or we can make it more foresty. We can make it more foresty and keep it at 30 degrees. So it takes probably longer to get there. So what do these things mean? So that's the level 2 difficulty. 15 degrees incline over water and through trees. Yeah, I think they'll like that. So is that done? Building limitation, barriers 10, 15 and 30. So should I add barriers? think I added barriers, which makes that a lot easier. So I've just brought the difficulty down to level 1. So this is level 1 all the way through now. A nice easy stroll. Oh, maybe that's... So they want some challenge, right? How is that too short now? Damn it. So I think they want to have some element of level 2, so we're going to go with that. So now I come to trails and create a trail. So the trail goes from there to there to there to there to there. Right, so that's there. Select a node to add optional. I don't know what that means. We'll confirm the route. Type here. Beginner friendly woodland walk. Alright, beginner woodland walk. Okay, we got our trail mapped out. Now someone has to head out and mark it in the field. A whole lot of work. Isn't there an easier way? Like I said, up here there's no shortcuts. Safety comes first. Enough clowning around, France. It's time to work. Yeah, I'm on it.
I can't wait for the summer.
Damn it. So, I need to... Now, should I take a vehicle? I don't see why not. No, let's not take the vehicle. Let's just have him do it on his own. Should we take her with us? Let's take her with us. They're both skilled. It's going to take 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Key just for that.
1 hour and 3 minutes. Okay. I think we're doing all right. Ah, look, someone's up there enjoying the view. Fabulous. Oh, there they go. Oh, wow. Do you think we can actually follow them the whole way there? No, we can't. No. That would have been very cool if you could actually see them doing the routes. But we're going to have to go here to the trail map. There you go. So they're expecting that to be nice and safe. It would be cool if we could have a view of the lookout from the lookout. We'll see. "20 minutes at the top. Every trail needs to be set up by the worker before it can be used by the alpinists. The task consists of various small jobs: clearing paths, marking signs, and mapping overall trail on the tourist map. This task will require your workers to traverse the whole length of the trail." Cool. A nice easy route with a little bit of a difficult uphill section at the end. Or in the middle, I should say. Perfect, really. Nice and steady all the way there. A little bit difficult. and then nice and steady to finish off. I quite like this. It's very unique. And I'm quite into the whole mountain climbing thing at the moment, having played a few games recently that have re-inspired me in that vein. There they are. I love how they leave trails behind them when they walk. That's very nice. Good attention to detail, that. Great work, team. The mayor will be heading off soon, which means it's about time for me to go as well. You're not staying with us longer? I've already taught you everything you need to safely get started. The rest will come with time and experience. In the mountains, nothing replaces practice. You'll always be welcome here. Of course, keep your eyes open. I'll drop by again sometime. We'll be glad to see you. Damn it, Harland, what have I done to dear Pedro to deserve this? They did such an amazing job. We're leaving the shelter well fed and relaxed, and the views absolutely stunning. I'll tell you the rest when I get back. Alright, dears, I finished my report. Where do I turn off the radio? I'll do it. Hand over the headset. Ever the picture of gratitude. That one. Apologies. Oh, no worries. I bet Nicholas is worried sick about our ragtag bunch. Thank you so much. It was truly a wonderful stay. I missed that valley view more than I thought, and you did a fantastic job fixing up that trail. So you liked your stay? Absolutely. City Hall won't shut up about it for weeks. My dears, I think it's safe to lift your suspension and start sending folks your way. That's amazing news, thank you. Unfortunately, that's not all. She's always got a but. Legally, you're still not compliant with all regulations, but since we go way back, Nicholas, I could bend the rules a bit, let you start earning again. That said, every mountain shelter in this area has to meet certain standards. I'll leave a list, always with the rules. In a few days, someone will come check. If everything looks good, you'll get your permit. But now you can bring in income, it should be easier. Anyway, I've got to run. Let's stay in touch. Take care and good luck. Thank you again. Safe travels. Finally, she's gone. If she'd stayed one more day, she'd have seen we could barely heat this ruin and those clouds. How are climbers even going to find out about us? People who've been wanting to explore around Curator again, once word spreads, will be packed. That's true. People used to come even when the trail was closed. We just need to wait. I'm all for waiting. Under a blanket, I'm dead on my feet. I should turn in for a nap too. We've got to prepare for the crowds. I can't wait. It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Wait until morning. Prepare for your first guest's arrival. So there's the 4. Are they leaving? Yep, there they go. They're heading off. It says food is running low, but I don't see it. Right, now I need to go into the kitchen and bring this down to single meals. Lunch uses 2 rations, so we'll skip lunch and that'll save loads, won't it? We'll have breakfast and dinner. Oh, hang on, we're gonna have guests. We'll have to have lunch. Right, okay. This is lovely. I'd really like it if I came here. I'd be well impressed. Is there anything I could do with storage? Something storage related. Maybe a second table. Where does that heat? It's not great, is it? So maybe I squeeze an old radiator there. And an old radiator there. It's telling me I don't have enough resources to build this. I've got 13 bucks. What? Where did all that money go? Holy bananas. Right, everyone go to sleep. Turn everything off. Nobody eat anything, drink anything, or do anything. Right, okay. Build bunk beds. We need 3 bunk beds. Reputation is a measure of popularity of your shelter. Higher reputation brings higher entry fee, making you earn more money and more guests. To increase it, have alpinists complete their expeditions safely, fulfill their desires, deal with events, quests and rescue missions. Okay, this is cool. I'm really getting into this. There's a bit of a learning curve because it's all quite unique, but at the same time, rather awesome. Right, well there's the 3 thingies. I need someone in here doing food rations now. Ah, that's a problem. How do I know? How do I remember? How do I do that? I can see that, and that.
Yep.
Damn it! How do I do this? Right, let's pause a second whilst I try and remember how to do this. Kitchen. Oh, hang on. Unlock woodshed upgrade on the tech tree. Have we got some money? 813. That is not a lot. But we'll try. Woodshed. Woodshed upgrade 1. That's 200 bucks. Oh my word. What was the other thing? Build a path leading to Celestial Grove. Okay. Prepare food rations. I can't remember how to prepare food rations. How do I assign somebody to that job? Oh, blast. I mean, I know how to do that one. Just add a worker.
Chop, chop.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah. But the kitchen doesn't seem to have... Oh, hang on. Slide it up. There we go.
I'm on the way.
Okay, good. Let's get things underway. 7:30 in the morning. It's about time we've already started work. Our guests have arrived. I have no idea how many guests we have, but we've got plenty of beds now, so that's not a problem. Loads of seating. It's all very much all in one room at the moment, but we'll sort that out later. Let's get ourselves a... Put tables in here. I've run out of money just as I got to the last seat. That's not good, is it? And that didn't, unbelievably, that didn't build up the storage, even though the tables come under storage. It wasn't enough. It's $20. What are you talking about? I have got enough money for that. I don't have enough resources to build that. I've got no wood. Oh, I'm building these things, not... But oh, it's costing me 10 wood. I thought I was paying $10. Oh, well, that makes sense. Crikey, we desperately need some more wood then. Get on it, boys. We have 44 minutes of wood remaining. That's really not good. Wow. It's gone up to 11. Right, let's bring the heating down a little bit. I was aiming for 15, but I can't get 15. Let's go 16. Let's shut the garage down for a minute. There's nobody in the garage. Let's try and get some wood accumulated. Right, so that should last us a while anyway. The food rations are coming in. Now I've got to build a path to Celestial Grove. So if we look at these guys. Beginners, Woodland Walk. Okay, that's good for them. For Rossi, there you go. Traversal 2. I forgot what the other thing to look for was. So they're quite happy to go Woodland Walk, but they're only doing a Traversal 5. Let's do for Rossi. Oh, for Rossi is tough. Traversal level 2. I'm trying to see all the other information. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't see how they're going to get to Ferocity with the Traversal 2. Oh, hang on. Got to build a route first, haven't I? I think we're going to have to go this way. It's like a level 5 up there. That's 15. I don't think you can get to Ferocity on a level 2. Oh, hang on, that's going to cost us 90 wood. Oh, this is very expensive in terms of wood. So yeah, we can't do that. Celestial Grove, where's that? Celestial Grove, we could do Celestial Grove. Come through the forest, they'll like that. But we haven't got enough wood. God damn it. Everyone's exhausted. I can see where this game is going to get challenging. People. Lack of people. So it's like midday, everyone's flipping asleep. How are we doing for meals? Right, I think we've got the meals done. So she could stop that for now. So everybody rest. Let everyone just chill out. I think that was people eating. I'm not sure what that was. That was like little locusts coming in, it felt like. Right, we are desperate for wood.
It will be done in no time.
Consider it done.
Of course, you
Damn
and
it.
your ideas.
You can only have 2 people. What I might do then is take him out, pop her
It will
in,
be done in no time.
and then send... How do we do this? Damn it, I can't remember how to do this. Why is it so cold in here? The mountaineers don't even take off their thick muddy boots to sleep. The kitchen staff walk around in jackets. Even next to the warm stove, the curtains flutter in the wind like Halloween decorations, and you come horrifying conclusion. One of the guests has tampered with the insulation in half the windows on the ground floor. Oh, what? That's going to do... Right, so we can say too late. We won't find him now. Let's seal the windows and start repairs. Bottom floor may get drafty, which is not good. All alpinists have a medium penalty and the cat's back. Hello, cat. Or we could search the suspect's luggage and conduct an investigation. Can't go unpunished. That's going to cost us 100 reputation and a minor penalty. Let's warm everybody up with hot soup whilst the heating is worse. That's minus 50 food rations, but we get a medium bonus. Let's do a soup day. Let's do a soup day. Right, I think I've just worked out how to do this. So if I go to the garage... Nope. Delivery. Ah, there we go. And a vehicle. And a worker. So we're going to get 100. Please stop licking my fingers whilst I'm trying to work. What kind of equipment? So there's no equipment there. Commence task. It's going to take him 2 hours.
Job's a job.
Snowfall. Current snowfall is very light. Okay, good. So he should be fine, shouldn't he? Come on. I'm trying to work. Please stop sitting on the keyboard and licking my fingers. Yes, I love you too. Alright. So he's off, heading that way. It's good, Shadow. He's going. He's going to go get some food and some wood. Everything's going to be fine. Any way of checking the temperature inside? Do I know if everything's okay? I guess this is... Alright, stop nibbling my hand. It's a horrible feeling. So we have a bit of... okay. There's nobody here to serve anyone. That's possibly one of the problems. But every plate has a serving thing. Okay, there's loads. What the hell? No valid trail available. Right, so maybe I have enough now. Finish off this trail. No. I've got 79 wood, I need 90. Alright, so we've got 7 wood left. But we've also got oh, we got more people coming. Oh my good lord. So we're not going much faster than they are, to be fair, but I suppose we're out of the elements. Right, we should have enough wood any second now. Did he not bring wood? What the hell? Right, finally. So that's a nice easy route. So I'm going to create a trail. Celestial Woodland Walk. Why is he not available? Why is he sleeping? Oh, it doesn't mean he's sleeping, it just means he's not working. Right. So I can now go here.
Chop, chop.
So what I'm thinking is he'll drive up to here and then get out and walk the route. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So we've very nearly set up a trail. It takes an awful lot of wood to set up a trail. That's what I'm realizing. Have we paused or something? Where is he? There he goes. Oh, we got 13 people and only 10 beds. That's a slight problem, isn't it? Like bunk beds. Right, so hopefully that still hasn't put the storage up. I'm absolutely shocked. But at least we have enough beds for everybody. That's something at least. These should probably be bunk beds. Maybe all beds should be bunk beds, just to give us some chance of carrying on. We've got 7 hours of fuel. How's he doing? Right, so he's on his way back from there. He's used the vehicle, so his energy levels will be fine. This sucks, there's almost no one here. These are your crowds? I never said there would be crowds. It's not that simple. You literally said that, old man. What did you call me? Stop arguing. The situation isn't the best, but at least we have some customers. At this rate, we won't meet the targets by the end of the season. You two want everything right away. It takes time. It was months before I had my first groups here. Oh, I'd happily wait months, preferably with a mug and a... You're impossible. We need advertising, a sign, arrows, or maybe put up railings on the trails, mark them with directions, or maybe we'll write, beware of bears, near a safe point, shelter. If you're so proactive, go get some boards. We're starting now. Damn it. So we've got to get a 1-star reputation for Chapter 1 and 300 wood. Oh, slight bug. The tutorial has just swapped into, I believe, Polish. So we'll figure out how we're going to do this somehow. So we've got a bit of cash. I think what we'll do is we'll get a delivery. We get 300 wood. That's going to cost us 600 bucks. But it's instant. That's the thing. Not enough capacity. Oh, the most you can do is 250. And that's only going to... Oh, hang on. Wait. That's going to cost us 600 bucks still. Right, well, at least that gets that done. Get the old man out there chopping some wood.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yes, you are. And how many meals do we have?
I'm on the way.
Oh, I see. That's the food rations there. Right, so we're actually fine. We've got 22 food rations. We'll let that keep going. We have to wait on that wood. Sounds like it's just arriving now, which is good because we've got 4 hours of fuel left. So I unlocked a room, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know which room it was I unlocked. I think it must have been this one, yeah. So maybe I could put all the beds in here. So wouldn't it be great if I could put them in the middle? Right, so we've got 2 old space heaters. Central heating fireplace there. Oh, I see. Right, okay, so we've got this on every floor. Oh, the sofa doesn't fit in that gap. But an armchair does. So I could probably get 4 chairs around there, couldn't I? It's a good place for people to sit anyway. Lovely. Yeah. I'm starting to get into this. I'm starting to like it. Obviously, I want more stuff, more seats, more options in that regard. Hey, I think we've just got a morale boost with storage by doing that. Not quite sure how. Must have been that coffee table. Got some. We got some food. Doesn't really tell me how. Let's think about it. We got 13 people, so 13, 26, 39, 20, 39 per day. That is quite a lot of food, isn't it, per day? We don't have huge amounts of cash either. So we're going to need a new trail map. Now, I was thinking, because I tried to do this before. This can't cross. Blast. I was trying to make a route. That's still quite easy. So, is there an easier way to get up there? There really isn't, is there? So that's a level 5 category. That's level 3. Where's all that wood gone already? Goodness me. There's no safe and easy way to get to Ferocity at all, is there? Storm Rush slopes, I mean, that could be one. I don't see a safe route up there or there. Oh no. Increased traffic at the shelters led to new guests tracking more and more slushy mud into the entryway. In the warmth, it quickly melts, creating an ever-growing puddle of snowmelt by the door. So we could do more cleaning, or require a rule requiring guests to change out of wet boots before entering the shelter. That's probably the best way. Or I could just ignore it, it's just water. Yeah. Let's just ask people to take their boots off before they come in. I think they'll understand. So I'm going to try and get to 80 food. Just ticking over with the wood. Francis is sort of sat there doing sod all at the moment. I'm going to have to send him out. It's a bit late now to do a new route, but people want to go to Ferocity. I wonder if you can come around this way. Let's have a look. Right, so that's a level 230. It's very, very serious very quickly, that. I don't have anywhere near enough money for this. 30. 45 isn't too bad. Yeah, so I might be able to get there going that way. Coming around the back to Feroci. It's going to cost an awful lot of wood.
Consider it done.
So these two are exhausted. I might as well leave them out there chopping wood. Wood, I think, is the bane of our existence, isn't it? The garage is already turned off. Durability is 100% though. No real way of knowing what the temperature in the area is. People just help themselves? Is that how it works? I don't think I've seen anyone eating, but they still seem to be quite happy. I think. There's a lot of people want to go to Feroci. That's just going to cost so much in wood. Gotta find a better way of getting wood. Oh, that's pretty cool. If nothing else, that's going to boost our likability, having an outside hot tub and stuff. Everyone seems fairly relaxed and centralized. Not nearly enough food for 2 days. And you can't click on individuals. Unless you do it this way. Right, so that's their traversal capability is 4. So they're really happy. Okay, that's great. But you have to come right in to see them. They're super happy. Everyone's super happy. They're not quite so happy. But when they go to Celestial Grove, I think they'll be happy. Yeah, Feroci is going to be a problem. But it does say they can... I'm trying to see where the... See, look, they're level 3 traversal. I'm trying to see where the incline capability of level 3 is. I can't remember what it was. Excuse me, can I speak to someone from the staff? Just a moment. What's going on here? We're getting a whole load of list of complaints from guests. Broken bridge, spare track, overstuffed lockers. We've got to take care of this. Overstuffed lockers. Has that helped? That's an awful lot of wood just for that one couch, but you know, there's plenty of seating for everybody. And it looks kind of cool. Right, so everyone's pretty knackered. 61 wood, that's flipping awful. These guys are okay, but can I turn these off? Turn the woodshed off. So I don't think it tells me anywhere what the temperature of the building is, does it? $252. I don't know how we're going to do this with the wood situation. Is there stuff I can smash up for wood? So we got plenty of food. I guess if we send these two guys out. Oh, the durability's dropped a bit. I see.
I got a thermos of tea just for that.
On my way.
It will be done in no time.
Got to keep them warm, of course. Raise storage space to level 2. Oh my god. Right, we've got some problems. Where's this rickety bridge? It's going to be in here. Ah, check the rickety bridge. Okay.
A job's a job.
Get out there and sort that out. I see how this is working. I haven't quite worked out how we're going to get more wood, and we definitely need more wood. Right, we've done 2 hours. I'm going to say let's sum this up. So, in terms of realism, there's definitely a sense of realism here. It's gamified, but obviously you need wood to heat the place. You need wood to build these routes, etc. So yes, I'm seeing definitely a sense of realism. I like the fact that you've got different levels of climbing capability and desire, and then you can create different levels of climbing interfaces, so to speak, which is pretty damn cool. From a rock climbing perspective, I like that very much. I would desperately love to figure out how I can get somebody up there. Just looking at the cable car option, but we don't have it unlocked, it seems. Right, so to get up there, that's a level 2, 30 degrees. It's going to cost more wood than we have. So that very quickly becomes level 5. That's level 3 to there. I suppose by putting handholds and stuff. Yeah. Could be interesting. So he's sorting out the bridge. I like it. It's kind of immersive. You know, I'm definitely getting into it. I think I'm still on the learning curve. I don't think I've quite mastered it all. And there's some quirky little ways of doing things which I'm having to adjust to. The cat didn't help. You didn't. But I have to say that the audio is pretty decent. In terms of UI interfaces, there's a bit of ambient sound. Got a bit of owl sounds going on. That and the other. Yeah, pretty decent in that regard. So certainly a sense of immersion has been produced. I am quite into the game. I'd really like to see it through and play it for longer. But this is just the demo. I mean, this just goes to show how expansive and expressive it could potentially be. Solid 60F throughout. Graphically, I think it's very apt. I think it suits the style. I like it very much. I like the characters. I do wish that they would do voice acting for the characters, but obviously there's a lot of cash. Till AI becomes a viable solution for such things. Yeah, overall, I've got to give this a thumbs up. I think it's a really excellent put together RTS. Very intuitive and yet very unique. And we still don't know what's in that bag, do we? So lots to look forward to. And I imagine there's going to be all sorts of people getting stuck, bear attacks, who knows what going on. And we're going to have to go out there and save them. Oh, look, a home accident. A loud crash, the sound of breaking ceramics and a shout coming from the kitchen. On the scene, the sight is unpleasant. Injured guest leans against the counter, rubbing her aching knee, and the floor is strewn with shards of a shattered tea set. Nothing major has happened, but it's a bad look to leave it. Blame the guest or renovate. Install some anti-slip surfaces for $100. So, yeah, we can't waste 100 food rations because we haven't got them, so we'll renovate for $100. That kind of makes sense anyway. Alright, so listen, I'm going to leave it there. So many peaks and areas for us to explore and expand into. I think this is a fantastic game. Totally unique and very, very enjoyable. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, take care. Goodbye for now.